So you decided you're going to book that ride on Amtrak and you're going to get a private room in first class. It's a great choice, and there are many perks to upgrading from coach. Amtrak sleeper trains are booming in popularity, and more people are choosing to take the train every year. With so many new riders, there's a lot of questions on these trains. Where do I sleep? Do I have a bed? What am I expected to do all day? In this video, we're going to go over everything that you need to know when it comes to traveling on Amtrak first class sleepers. Welcome back to Epic Rail Adventures. Let's get started. One of the first perks is actually before you even get on the train, when you're at the station. If you're traveling out of New York Penn, Boston, Chicago, Los Angeles, Philadelphia, Portland, or Washington, D.C., you'll have access to a Metropolitan Lounge. This is a lounge that offers free bag storage, free snacks and drinks, and a nice place to sit and relax and wait for your train. There is a 3-hour time limit at these locations, however, so plan accordingly. If you're not traveling out of one of these locations, there is still a waiting area at almost every station, even if they are a little small. Once you're on the train, that's where the real fun begins. There's a few different choices when it comes to private rooms. The two most common are either a roomette or a bedroom. Roomettes are the smallest and most economical option, so let's look at those first. A roomette sleeps two, although it can be a little tight if you're a larger person. It might be difficult to move around, especially at night when the beds are made, as there is very little space. If you're traveling solo though, it's the perfect option. During the daytime configuration, there are two chairs that face each other. Because of this, if you're traveling with someone else, someone will always be facing backwards. Luckily, it's really not that bad. It's a lot better than you'd expect, actually. You'll have 2 water bottles upon your arrival, and you can always ask your room attendant for more. Water bottles are included for free. You also have a tray table that you can share for activities or meals, but it's small and they are rarely level. The seats do recline and are extraordinarily comfortable. I mean, they better be if you're going to be sitting there for multiple hours or days on the train. There are a lot of privacy shades around the room, and they will help darken it, but they're not full blackout shades. The door to the room also closes and locks, but only from the inside. If you have a lot of valuables, it's recommended that you either take them with you or hide them when you're not in your room. On Superliner sleepers, there's not a lot of space for storage of bags, so make sure to pack light. I usually bring 1 carry-on and 1 backpack, even if there are 2 people, but it's just normally how I travel. In a Viewliner sleeper, you do have a little bit more room above the hallway, so you can bring a bit more with you. Amtrak does also offer 2 free checked bags per rider, however, these bags will be inaccessible until you reach your final destination, so definitely bring a day bag with you. Throughout the day, there isn't a whole lot to do. The best thing to do is to head to the lounge car if your train has one, and just watch the views pass by your window. Amtrak is a slower, more relaxing way to travel. It gives you a chance to disconnect from the digital world and a chance to connect to the real world and look at all the views and scenery that you normally wouldn't get to see. There are many areas these trains travel through that you just cannot access any other way than by train. Amtrak is more than just getting from point A to point B, it's about the journey there. Along the way, you'll stop in small towns that you never would have seen otherwise, traversing through deserts, beautiful snowy mountains, and the wide open plains. You'll see America in a way that you just never have before. It's not fast, and it's really not meant to be. That's why air travel exists. Most of your day will just be sitting, looking, and appreciating everything, staring in wonder at what this beautiful nation has to offer. Because it's not fast, it truly is just a great way to travel, and it's part of the adventure itself. I love to take Amtrak because instead of just getting to where I need to go, I get an entire other vacation on top of where I'm going. It's not for everybody though, and that's okay. So once nighttime arrives, your room attendant will transform the space for you, giving you 1 or 2 beds depending on whether or not you're traveling alone. Pro tip, these pillows are super soft and offer very little support. If you're able to bring your own, I would definitely try. you can always ask for more as well. The upper and lower bunks are nearly identical as far as size, and if you're taller than 6 foot, it's going to be a bit tight. These mattresses are pretty firm as well. It's not as bad as sleeping on a rock, but you are on a train, not a 5-star hotel. The train also doesn't stop moving at night. It can be a little hard to sleep or give you some of the best sleep of your life depending on how your body reacts to movement overnight. For me, it can go either way. Now that you're ready for bed, it's probably time to charge up everything that you use throughout the day. Depending on what type of sleeper you have, there may only be one outlet for the entire room. Power strips are a must, so make sure to bring one so you have an outlet for all of your devices. As you travel through the night, the lights stay on in the hallway in the sleeper, and the curtains will block most of it, but they aren't perfect. There might also be some creaking and rattling, so earplugs are going to be a great item to bring with you. The AC in your room is adjustable, but I'm still not 100% convinced the knob or thermostats really do much. It can get a little warm, so make sure to pack some light pajamas if you do sleep hot. Moving outside of the room, Roomette passengers share bathrooms and showers with the rest of the car. The facilities are usually pretty clean, but just remember to be courteous to your fellow passengers and clean up after yourself. Coffee is available every morning, typically from 6 a.m. local time until around 11 a.m. It's free for sleeper passengers and self-serve in your car only. Please remember to use a lid. The train may move or jerk suddenly, and you don't want to burn yourself or somebody else. Moving to the bedrooms, they are much more spacious, but do come at a much more premium price point because of that. You'll have a couch, a chair, and even your own private bathroom and shower located inside your room. There's also a sink and a full vanity. Not only do you get more space, but you can see out of both sides of the train with windows in your room and windows in the hallway. These are much more comfortable spaces, and everything we talked about for the roomettes still applies here as well. The top bunk will fold out from the wall, and the bottom bunk is made out of the couch. This one is a bit more spacious than the roomettes, as the bottom bunk is nearly the size of a twin-size bed. One more perk about taking a private room versus coach, all meals are included in the dining car. You can still go to the snack car and purchase items you'd like, but for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, they are all included for free. We will go over the dining options on Amtrak in depth in a future video, so make sure to subscribe if you want to see that. It's completely free and it really helps me out. Of course, if you are enjoying this content and want early access to my next video, you can join and become a channel member. Not only do you get the early access, but you also get your name in a video. It's because of viewers like you that I can keep making these, so thank you. If you want a much more in-depth look into long-distance Amtrak trains as a whole, you can check out my Amtrak Sleeper vs. Coach video. We go over everything you need to know about all classes of service and take a quick look at the family bedroom and accessible bedroom as well. It does focus mostly on the superliners that run on the western routes, but it is a pretty good overall guide. I really hope you learned something, and if you do have any questions, please leave them in the comments. I read every single one of them, and I respond to as many as I can. If you enjoy the video, why not check out this one too? And until next time, I'll see you on the rails for another epic adventure.